This video presents my forecast, not prediction, for when modern human civilization comes to the end of its existence. In preparing this forecast, I used my theory of the nature of the universe and man, disclosed in my book, Theory of the Nature of the Universe and Man. In particular, in preparing this forecast, I used the following factors disclosed in my theory. The Supreme Mind is a universal developing intelligent information system of the highest level of development. Humans call the Supreme Mind God. The Supreme Mind purposefully governs the immaterial and material worlds of the universe. The immaterial world of the universe is a collection of a huge number of developing information systems of varying levels of development, which do not possess mind, and a huge number of developing intelligent information systems with varying levels of mind development. Humans call developing intelligent information systems souls. The material world of the universe is a collection of material matter, that is, elementary particles with mass, and objects of both inanimate and living nature in the universe, which are composed of material matter. Souls are constantly appearing in the universe. The Supreme Mind is interested in the emergence, existence, and development of souls, because after they reach the highest level of development, they become part of the Supreme Mind, which develops the Supreme Mind. The Supreme Mind purposefully governs the development of souls throughout their lives. The Earth is one of many material inhabited worlds in the universe, where the Supreme Mind carries out its providence for the development of young souls. The Earth is a place where young souls, for the purpose of their development, incarnate into humans. Earthly stages of development are mandatory for young souls, as they facilitate their more dynamic development compared to their development in the immaterial world. The Supreme Mind is interested in realizing his earthly providence for the development of young souls. There is no force in the universe that could interfere with the earthly providence of the Supreme Mind. The future of the Earth, as well as the existence of humanity, is predetermined by the Supreme Mind at least until young souls appear in the universe, and the Earth is capable to provide the earthly stages of young souls' development. The Supreme Mind purposefully governs the development of young souls during their earthly stages of development. A human is a biological social being who possesses speech and into whom a young soul has incarnated. The incarnation of a young soul into a human is an energy informational interaction of the young soul with the human body, limited by human life, aimed at realizing the earthly stage of development of the young soul. Humanity is a collection of young souls with varying levels of mind development who undergo their earthly stage of development by incarnating into humans with varying levels of brain development. The level of human mind development depends on the level of human brain development. Since human brain development is a very slow evolutionary process, therefore, the development of human mind is also a very slow historical process. The fact that modern human civilization has existed and steadily developed for 5,000 years confirms the interest of the Supreme Mind in the existence and development of modern human civilization. As human civilization develops, increasingly more developed young souls are incarnating into humans. Sometime in the future, as a result of multiple earthly incarnations, a young soul will develop and, after reaching a certain level of development, will become an adult soul. Adult souls no longer need earthly stages of their development, since the earthly stages of development can no longer increase their level of development. The development of adult souls occurs only in the immaterial world of the universe. Since adult souls do not require the earthly stages of their development, it follows from this that in the future human civilization under no circumstances will not be able to reach the level of mind development of adult souls. Otherwise, there will be no one young soul to undergo the earthly stage of development. It follows from this that human civilization has a limit to its development. With very rare exceptions, the level of mind of even the most developed young souls who undergo their earthly stage of development by incarnating into modern humans, is still far from the level of mind of adult souls. Therefore, modern human civilization is still far from the limit of its development. The limit of human civilization's development may occur when the level of mind of the majority of souls incarnating into humans approaches the level of mind of adult souls. For achieving this level will require many centuries, since the development of humanity is a very slow historical process. In view of the above, since young souls are constantly appearing in the universe, the Supreme Mind is interested in providing his earthly providence for the development of young souls. Human civilization is steadily developing. Human civilization is still far from the limit of its historical development. The development of humanity is a very slow historical process. The Supreme Mind governs the development of humanity. Therefore, the Supreme Mind will continue to develop humanity. The Supreme Mind will help humanity to solve problems associated with the increase in the Earth's population, the depletion of the Earth's natural resources, and serious environmental problems. The Supreme Mind will help humanity to preserve the Earth's ability to provide the further earthly stages of the development of young souls. In view of the above justification for the forecast, the end of existence of human civilization is not expected in the coming centuries. Detailed explanation and justification of the above forecast, and much more relevant information about the nature of the universe and man you can find in my book, Theory of the Nature of the Universe and Man. The book is available at the link posted below in the description to this video.